On completion of 4 years in office by President Pranab Mukherjee, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Phase 2 of Rashtrapati Bhavan Museum. PM says, "We learn from President Mukherjee how people from diverse political backgrounds can work together." Lok Sabha Speaker Sumitra Mahajan has set up a 9-member committee to probe the Aam Aadmi Party MP Bhagwant Man's video incident, which put the parliament security in peril. Speaker announced this, saying the committee headed by BJP MP Kirit Somaya will submit its report by the 3rd of next month. Meanwhile, Man has been barred from attending parliament proceedings till the report is submitted. The Lok Sabha has passed the Institutes of Technology Amendment Bill 2016. The bill seeks to set up 6 new Indian institutes of technology in Tirupati, Palakkad, Goa, Dharwad, Bhilai and Jammu. It also seeks to bring the Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad, within the ambit of the Act. All these institutions will be declared as institutions of national importance. Shiromani Akali Dal moves a privilege motion in the Rajya Sabha against Congress leaders Jairam Ramesh and Renuka Chaudhary for allegedly misbehaving with SAD member and Union Minister Harsimrat Kaur Badal. Rajya Sabha adjourned for the day over grant of special package to Andhra Pradesh. Minister of State for Finance Arjun Ram Meghwal has said government is working overtime to build a consensus on the long-pending goods and services tax bill with the hope of getting it passed during the ongoing parliament session. Says a consensus is likely to be reached on at least 2 of the 3 demands put forth by the opposition. Indian Coast Guard has further intensified search operations for the 4th day for the missing AN-32 aircraft. The Coast Guard has said that they have not yet been able to locate the debris of the missing plane till now, but the search is continuing as the search area has been expanded. The flood situation in Assam remains critical, with the Brahmaputra River overflowing in several districts, submerging houses and agricultural fields of around 12.5 lakh people and inundating Kaziranga National Park. Brahmaputra River and its tributaries are overflowing in 18 districts of the state. The Army, SDRF and NDRF are assisting the district administrations in evacuating the affected population to safer places. Bollywood actor Salman Khan has been acquitted in the 18-year-old Black Buck and Chinkhara poaching cases by the Rajasthan High Court. The court, in its decision, said that there is no evidence that the animals who were found dead were shot by Khan's licensed gun. Earlier, the High Court had reserved its verdict in the case after hearing on May 13th this year. In China, heavy floods have left nearly 300 people dead or missing and caused huge economic losses, prompting the army to deploy 59,000 troops for relief and rescue operation. Rain affected more than 14.76 million people in 10 provincial-level regions, including the hardest-hit provinces of Henan and Hebei, forcing the relocation of 5.14 lakh people. In Iraq, a suicide bombing claimed by Islamic State killed 16 people, including a group of women and children, packed into a minibus outside north of Baghdad. 8 policemen and 6 civilians were killed and up to 41 people wounded, the officers said, adding that the explosion also damaged 20 cars at the checkpoint in Khalistan. In the United States, at least 2 people were killed and as many as 17 injured in a shooting in a nightclub at Fort Myers in Florida. A teen night was on at the club when the shooting erupted. Witnesses reported over 30 gunshots at the scene. Meanwhile, the police have detained 3 persons for questioning. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump has taken a lead, albeit a small one and within margin of error, over his Democratic rival Hillary Clinton in a new national poll, the first after last week's Republican National Convention in Cleveland. According to CNN ORC, Trump with 48% leads Clinton 45% by 3% in a 2-way matchup. Nepal's President Bidya Devi Bhandari called on all political parties to elect a new prime minister within a week based on consensus to end the political instability in the country, a day after Premier KP Oli resigned. French President François Hollande has sought to defuse a row over allegations his government tried to alter the security report after the Bastille Day massacre in Nice. A probe into the claim should be allowed to run its course, Hollande said, declaring the truth would be established by the law and no one else. Wrestling Federation of India backs Narsingh Yadav, who failed a dope test. They claim a conspiracy against him and say that the Prime Minister has been briefed about the matter. Sports Minister says Narsingh Yadav is banned provisionally, the final decision on his participation in the Rio Olympics to be taken later.